Racing, Scott No Odds jumps nicely. Belk Road gets away nicely today too. Then Lulu's Flame. Quavado's pushing through on the inside. Trying to follow it through was Sammy Baxter. Repeat Visits got back. So too Gully Screamer. Princess Novak up to the corner here. Quavado races on by. Drags to the lead from Scott No Odds. Closer in then to Sammy Baxter and Repeat Visit. In nicely Quavado. Sammy Baxter to second. Repeat Visit to third. And Scott No Odds weakened to fourth. Then Belk Road. Further back to Lulu's Flame. Last pair Princess Novak, Gully Screamer. Scott No Odds did the right thing off the break but couldn't close down the rail, and Quavado has kept pushing up the inside. Racing, Banshee Boy was slow and Jobs right, bolts across to the lead from Cabaret, Homebush Inquiry, Allegro Dasher, followed through there by Joey Baxter. Back in the pack here to another Casino. Gully Yapper back with that, and Banshee Boy, the money goes west, and it looks like the Kennelmate's going to win. It's Jobs right in front. Cabaret giving chase, then Allegro Dasher. That's the way they go by. Fourth to go, and then was Homebush Inquiry. Banshee Boy blew it at the start. Another Casino next to that with Joey Baxter and Gully Yapper. Well, Brian Goldsack trains the early double, gets it with Jobs right today, who got it right at the jump, and Banshee Boy didn't. And away she went. Set. Racing's got some ticker slow. Tipperary Avedon out nicely. Miss Takamori takes it on, drives to the lead. Then we've got another Charm going forward around the outside. Second time's booting up and around the outside and up on this leader very quickly, who's run wide and letting through along the inside. Plating Puss and got some tickers trying to follow that through as well. Well back in the piece, Nicky McBell. Up they come. Tipperary Avedon back in front, scores from another Charm. Plating Puss will be third. Got some ticker up against the rail. Miss Takamori and wider out on the track to second time. They were all in a line, and back and behind those runners then to another Charm and Nicky McBell. 18:41. Well, she did get left in space, Tipperary Avedon. Then that was closed down by Miss Takamori now. Set. Racing, Corborn Dallas steps okay, Big Time Ocker the same. Sharina Hill shows up some speed, and now Big Time Ocker going up to that, and Corborn Dallas runs through on the inside, goes to the lead. Dallas Baxter's found the inside too. In between runners we've got another Russ, and out wider on the track there we've got Rangers Waltz. Big Time Ocker's been checked back towards the tail with Agent Mick. Down the back, Corborn Dallas is on the bunny, and it's out by about 8 or 9 lengths, the lure at least. Running second here is Dallas Baxter. So the Dallas is 1-2. In behind them to Ben Nevis Knight and Sharina Hill back in behind them with Big Time Ocker. Corborn Dallas easily. Dallas Baxter second. Third to go by Ben Nevis Knight. Fair run for fourth, Sharina Hill just in front of Big Time Ocker. Behind those runners then, we had Agent Mick, another Rouse and Rangers Waltz. 31:12 might turn out to be an okay time on the day really. And certainly distanced the others. Corborn Dallas home very easily. Set to run. Racing. Hawkesbury Fever out okay, just okay out wide. Now through along the inside we've got Corborn Marcy's got out nicely. Hawkesbury Fever's got underneath it around the first bend though. It goes to the lead here. Lying second is Corborn Marcy, and about 3 lengths back then Cherie's Boy moves to third. Further back in the race to Corborn Lock and Candy Crusher beside that. Well back then to another Vespa Tanks Rob Eva's Storm. Hawkesbury Fever doing the job by about 10. Corborn Marcy's running a race here second. Further back then Cherie's Boy, the others after a gap headed by another Vespa. Hawkesbury Fever in. Nice run Corborn Marcy. Then Cherie's Boy followed in by another Vespa. And the other three all pretty much in a ruck there really with Candy Crusher. Beside that, Tanks, Rob, Corborn, Lockheaver's Storm. Slower than the first heat, but pretty convincing. 31 and 21 with a run home of 12.08. Set. Racing. Allegro will go last away by 3 lengths, and up front here, bit of banter. Linny Southcombe come out fast. The power Lachlan trying to punch through. Sprite on time trying to follow them through. They'll be followed around there by Big Time Moolah. PJ Pringles gets to the outside. Further back, Allegro will go, and Homebush Button around the bend. It's Opewa Lachlan angling wide. Sprite on time comes through the inside and right out wide. Bit of banter. Not sure. Bit of banter out wide. Might have got it. Close in though with Sprite on time. Opewa Lachlan. Linny Southcombe wasn't far away. Wow, they'd be followed back and behind them by PJ Pringles, Homebush Button, and Allegro all go. Missed the kick badly. Big Time Moolah bet a couple of those in. 4's got it out wide here. Bit of banter. In an 18.23. Let's see how it plays out. Set. Racing. Whitey's gone was slow. The inside here. Blitzing Fly gets out nicely. Pushing forward was Working Pizzazz up the centre there. Arizona Sky gets nice and handy. Whitey's gone around to 4th. They'll be followed through there by Opportunist. Lord to Air is back with that. Well back, so unbelievable. And Homebush Ginger round the corner. Going well here. Blitzing Fly down the outside. Working Pizzazz. Blitzing Fly just from Working Pizzazz, I think. In behind them, Arizona Sky, and the Lord to Air was next through. Whitey's gone out a wee bit wider on the tracker. Opportunist was well back when they crossed. With Homebush Ginger, Lord to Air, if I didn't to mention it, back with them, and so unbelievable. Blitzing Flyer just lasts from Working Pizzazz. Racing all guy steps well the inside. Warboys a touch slow today. Out wider on the track, Thrilling Ava's actually hunted up to second early. Now one's gone down early, and that is Clearly Magic's got to its feet and is following the right way round. It's All Gaia comes out in front by 2 lengths here on Thrilling Ava, handier than usual. Archie Bale is third, followed over then by Warboys. Then Procrastination, Silver Token. Gap back Absinthe Minded, who was checked early, and Clearly Magic's chasing them a long way behind. All Gaia in front, but Thrilling Ava dangerously close, starts to work through the inside. Further back then to Archie Bale and Warboys. Thrilling Ava through and scores on Wolf Gaia. Third over then would have been Archie Bale. Next in was Warboys. Followed across then by Silver Token. Procrastination, Absinthe Minded, badly checked, and Clearly Magic's joined them on the lure, so that's a good thing. After falling just down in front of us, a lap to go. Well, Thrilling Ava, she can hop out okay and then drift mid-race and come again, but she just stayed in touch today. And she's run underneath All Gaia, who was vulnerable with a strong dog like that on its tail. And Archie Bale ran through to third, ahead of Warboys, who didn't jump well enough for him today. And he got across in the face of Clearly Magic, and then 1 or 2 other bumps, and then she went down. And she tumbled quite heavily, but to her credit, she hopped back to her feet. 40 cents was set. Racing, Bow Riverman steps well, and so does Fortis. Fler in closer in. Kirkham Harvey gets away better today. Also, Come On Mickey, I'm a Catch going forward to be handy round that first bend. Bruiser Bale trapped out wide, and back to the rear here we've got Sheriff Roscoe and Peaky Blinder. Into the back goes Bow Riverman by about 5 lengths here on Fortis Fly. A couple of lengths back then to I'm a Catch, followed through there by Come On Mickey. Further back to Kirkham Harvey, Bruiser Bale, Sheriff Roscoe, Peaky Blinder. On the corner, procession time. Bow Riverman sailing away for win 5 in a row. Fortis Fly easily second. Getting to third, Come On Mickey, just from I'm a Catch and Kirkham Harvey. Bruiser Bale Last pair here, Sheriff Roscoe, Peaky Blinder. What's he clocked? 30.86. Well, that's a good time today. Racing Magic Whitelock picked it okay, ran in on Corborn Josh and got squeezed though, and Suso Sox leads to the first bend from Lena Allen. Corborn Josh charging through on the inside, Magic Whitelock trying to recover through on the inside too. Lagoon Victory getting handy enough in definite order. Lena Allen's been shuffled. Corborn Aries and last of all Sarah Campbell. In front at the moment is Suso Sox. Magic Whitelock gets to the outside. They'll be followed through there by Corborn Josh. Lena Allen starting to charge again, further back then to Lagoon Victory in indefinite order. Around the corner, and Lena Allen down the outside. Magic Whitelock kicks. Magic Whitelock from Lena Allen. Third to go by was Suso Sox, then Lagoon Victory, followed through by Corborn Josh. Further back in the race then to Sarah Campbell in definite order and Corborn Aries. Now they might have clocked 31.41, but that's been a win from Magic Whitelock because gee, he had some work to do. Set to race. Racing, Funky Freddy out okay here, trying to push forward, but going hard early. Fair Marina, MacGyver, Rama there early too. Now Funky Freddy around the outside of that. Blazers, Corporal Eases off the rail. 1 or 2 get checked, including Don't Muzzle Me. Davy Boy Scott was badly affected, trying to squeeze through. Here is Corborn Mark the inside with takeaway. Up they come. Fair Marina travelling too well for Funky Freddy. Third to go by Blazers, Corporal from Don't Muzzle Me. Takeaway was close up with that. Further back in the race then we had Corborn Mark and Davy Boy Scott, MacGyver Rama. Fair Marina down at grades and delivers in a 17.81 for the Macanuni camp. And win number 8 overall with a run home here of 10.81. Set. Racing. Mad Music came out okay with Fortis Fiona, but hunting through on the inside there. Rosie Fosi to lead from Mad Music. There's Premier Prince getting handy around the outside, then switches to the inside here of Mad Music. Further back in the race there, we've got Boot the Cash, 5k leg. Homebush Stew as well back as they swing the corner here. Premier Prince out wide has grabbed the lead off Rosie Fosi, diving through the inside. Homebush Stew might have got second, tight third. Rosie Fosi or Mad Music followed back in behind those runners then by Fortis Fiona. Beside that there would have been Boot the Cash as Your Dreams. Nearly there. Racing, Corborn Arrow stepped quite well. Black Magic Rock was last away. Going to the lead here, Boston Spirit from Corborn Arrow Denali, followed through by another Rule. Another cruise around the outside. Black Magic Rock gets underneath that with Smirnoff back with them. Up to the corner, cruising along here is Boston Spirit from Denali, Corborn Arrow, Black Magic Rock in nicely. Boston Spirit, Denali second, Corborn Arrow third, Black Magic Rock fourth. Just beside that was another cruise. Get back to Smirnoff and back with that another Rule. Number 5, Boston Spirit, takes out race 13. Ready to go race 14. Racing, Superliner was slow. Kiribati Girl goes to the lead. Corborn Crazy goes after it. Here's Superliner around the outside with big strides. Homebush Dodger the inside. Tiparita Amber as well back. So to Corborn Crazy. Another Queen and Elbrus going back to last. Around the corner, Superliner kicks clear here on Homebush Dodger. Superliner, Homebush Dodger, Corborn Crazy. Then Kiribati Girl or Tiparita Amber, followed through there by Corborn Shadow, and the last pair another Queen and Elbrus. Set. racing. King Selection, a nice break the inside. Goldstone out well too. Followed up by Petite Joy around the outside. They'll be followed through by Thrilling Aula. Corborn Legs bursting between runners. They'll be followed around there by Sunday Driver, Nominal Lily, Alamein Blonde up to the corner. Galloping along in front is Goldstone. Closer in there to King Selection. Home second. Third to go by there was Corborn Legs. We had Thrilling Aula close up. Followed further back then by Sunday Driver, Nominal Lily, Alamein Blonde and Petite Joy after a good beginning.